My wife cheated and left me for her boss. I didn't fight her. I just leaked the anonymous video of their affair to her company's HR department just before his promotion. My wife, Rachel, was a climber. She was beautiful, ambitious, and completely ruthless. For 5 years, I supported her while she worked her way up at a prestigious consulting firm. But apparently my support wasn't enough. She needed a shortcut. Enter Julian. He was the regional vice president, wealthy, powerful, and very married to the CEO's niece. When Rachel left me, she didn't do it with grace. She did it with cruelty. She sat me down and told me, "I need a man who matches my trajectory, Mark. Julian can give me the world. You can only give me a mortgage." She moved out that night. She thought I was just the heartbroken husband left in the dust. She didn't know about the pet cam in the living room. 2 weeks before she left, while I was on a business trip, Rachel had brought Julian to our house. They were so arrogant, so comfortable in their disrespect, that they didn't even check the room. The camera, hidden on the bookshelf to watch the dog, captured everything. Not just the affair, but the conversation. In the audio, Julian bragged about how he was going to fire the current CFO, promote Rachel to a director role she wasn't qualified for, and how he was hiding company assets to fund his divorce from the CEO's niece. It was nuclear. I could have released it then. I could have blown up their spot immediately. But I knew something they didn't. I knew the corporate calendar. Julian was the frontrunner for the global senior partner position. The announcement was scheduled for the annual shareholders gala in 3 months. If I exposed them now, it would be a scandal. If I exposed them then, it would be an execution. So I waited. I played the part of the defeated ex. I signed the divorce papers. I let Rachel think she had won. 3 months later, the day of the gala arrived. Rachel posted a photo on Instagram of her and Julian in a limo, captioned "Power Couple." At 9 a.m., 4 hours before the board meeting to ratify Julian's promotion, I sat at a coffee shop with a burner laptop. I sent one email. The recipients were the entire board of directors, the head of HR, and Julian's wife. The subject line was, "Internal compliance violation and asset misappropriation evidence attached." I didn't just send the video. I sent a transcript of Julian admitting to hiding assets and planning to fire executives without cause. The fallout was instant and catastrophic. By 11 a.m., Julian was not being promoted. He was being escorted out of the building by security. The CEO, his wife's uncle, didn't take kindly to Julian cheating on his niece and planning to embezzle from the family company. Rachel arrived at the office expecting a celebration. Instead, she was met by a junior HR rep who handed her a box and a termination letter for violating the company's strict fraternization policy. Julian lost his job, his reputation, and his marriage. He was sued by the company for breach of fiduciary duty. Rachel lost her trajectory. She called me that night screaming, accusing me of ruining her life. "You wanted a man who could give you the world," I told her calmly. "Now you have nothing. I'd say I'm sorry, but I'm just an obstacle, remember." I hung up. I kept the dog, I kept the house, and I kept my dignity. They lost everything because they forgot that even in business, you always check for cameras.